Free grilled cheese sandwich!
Tonight, great weather brings charity events to the quad. Find out why food and funding go together.
Then, reporter Hayden Wilcox gives us a look at clues from the distant past in our continuation of our Cooper's Ferry investigative series.
One OSU senior is showing us that football isn't just for boys anymore. We'll have that and more on tonight's episode of the Beaver News.
Good evening and welcome to your Thursday night edition of the Beaver News. I'm Anna Singer.
And I'm Ashley VanPelt. We're glad you can join us this evening.
This week, campus has been graced with a streak of fantastic weather, which means laying out in the sun, playing frisbee with your friends, and throwing eggs. Fraternity Alpha Sigma Phi definitely drew a lot of attention in the quad today as they made unique use of some rotten eggs for a good cause. Today, Beaver News spoke with Alpha Sigma Phi coordinator Adam Brown about what the show was going on.
Ready? Oh! Our event today, Egg and Alpha Sig, raises money for our Relay for Life team. And Relay for Life benefits the American Cancer Society, and the eggs had expired and we hadn't used them, so we're putting those eggs to good use in raising money.
It was a little refreshing, honestly, you know. I've never had that done before, and you know, I might come back. It feels good, you know, being welted in the face for charity.
Over the years, the Greek community has been a deeply involved sponsor of the Relay for Life program, which aims to raise money for the American Cancer Society in its fight against cancer. This year's Relay for Life run will be held on May 17th, starting at 6 p.m. The rally point for Relay for Life teams this year is the Memorial Union, where teams will be led by Relay volunteer members for a walk throughout the night.
Last night, ASOSU House of Representative Nick Roscoff was expelled from ASOSU activities after what many students' government members are calling unprofessional behavior. At Wednesday's regular meeting of the House of the Representative, ASOSU member Matt Paul motioned for a secret vote to remove Roscoff from office. This vote concluded in a 2/3 majority vote of 7-3 against Roscoff. Earlier in the week, reports were filed against Roscoff after he had made so-called threats against current ASOSU President Amelia Harris. On the morning of the expulsion, Department of Public Safety officials escorted Roscoff out of his office.
With the nice weather continuing into the weekend, what better way to spend a Saturday than participating in Oregon State University's College of Veterinary Medicine's Ride the Heart of the Valley. This year's ride will be held on Saturday and includes 3 different routes to choose from. Participants can choose between a 12, 30, and 60-mile route that will begin at the CVM Equine area on 30th Street. When the race is finished, riders with the largest donation amount will be rewarded with not only a beautiful bike ride, but also a Kindle Fire. All proceeds from this event will go to the emergency care of pets from low-income families at the OSU Veterinary Hospital and toward the Johnson Dental Clinic at the Boys and Girls Club of Corvallis.
Today in the quad, hundreds of hungry students received a free snack as the Hunger Project Club organized a grilled cheese giveaway. This event aimed to raise awareness for hungry countries in need around the world. Student chefs slaved away over a hot griddle in the 70-degree heat to match the need for some grilled cheese. Today, the Beaver News spoke with deli choir Tommy Newwin to see how successful their booth has been.
Free grilled cheese sandwich!
So we're having an Earth Deli. We're trying to raise awareness that global hunger is an issue, serving one grilled cheese at a time. We're a nonprofit organization and we get all of our bread and our ingredients from local donors. All the proceeds that we make today are going to the Hunger Project, which is our charity event. The Hunger Project focus on international countries, like currently being developed, so we're trying to, raise money to help for that cause. We doubled the amount that we got from last year.
So how have you been enjoying this gorgeous weather?
You know, I love this weather. I feel like everybody's in a better mood and the campus is so fun to be on. It's hard to get homework done, but I'm trying to make it work. Have you been able to get out there and enjoy it?
Yes, I've been in the MU quad studying on the grass with everyone else, but rumor has it that on Saturday, is going to be the
last day
of summer, so enjoy it while you can.
As college students, daytime fatigue is something that we suffer from often. In a recent study done by co-director of the Sport and Exercise Psychology program, Brad Cardinal, one way to prevent this sleepiness is by getting exercise. In 2011 study, researchers found that people who meet the recommended physical activity guidelines of 150 minutes a week are 65% less likely to feel the tuckered out during the day. Cardinal also suggests that people who exercise on a daily basis fall asleep faster, suffer fewer middle-of-the-night wake-ups, and have a reduced risk of sleep disorders. So why is it that exercise can help us with our sleeping issues? Cardinal believes that it's likely a combination of factors, including increasing the sleep-promoting hormone melatonin, supporting a biological need to restore energy levels, and allowing your body to repair cells and tissues when you sleep. So next time you're finding it hard to stay awake during class, it may be a good idea to take some time out of your day to get in a workout.
Last night, we showed you an inside look at how archaeologists excavated and what tools are used at a field site. Tonight, we are continuing our investigation series produced by Beaver News reporter Hayden Wilcox. Over the summer, Hayden was able to travel with Associate Professor of Anthropology, Dr. Lauren Davis, for an inside look at what it means to be an archaeologist. Tonight, Hayden will show us the different kind of clues students archaeologists unearth. This report was supported by OSU and the Bureau of Land Management.
Focus, precision, and skill. All of these things would be useless to an archaeologist without passion.
Just about ready to excavate.
The Cooper's Ferry site has awakened the passion in student archaeologists as even the most common discoveries help bring together pieces of the puzzle.
All these things that we're finding help us to put together a picture of what these people's lives were like.
Over the 3 years that the site has been open, over 200,000 artifacts have been mapped.
This is a river mussel shell, and these are important because they can tell us about the environment at this time.
Small things like discarded rock flakes, shell, and bone can speak volumes about the way these prehistoric peoples lived. Their trash are our clues.
Every inch of the site is carefully excavated as suspense-filled students dig deeper and deeper into history.
It's kind of amazing to pull something out of the dirt that somebody, I guess, placed there thousands of years ago.
What I really like about it is how you can analyze it, put everything together, be able to basically recreate what it was like back in that time period.
And sometimes the stuff they find could be the discovery of a lifetime.
Man, this is sweet, guys.
This is Hayden Wilcox for the Beaver News.
We will be continuing our series with Hayden Monday night and continue to run this segment every night, Monday through Thursday, with coverage of different subjects every night. Tune in Monday as Hayden shows us what these archaeologists were finding and how stone tools are made.
Hayden wasn't the only one to collect footage of an amazing project. Last July, a small group of OSU engineering students collaborated with EWB USA to travel to a small village in Lela, Kenya. While in Kenya, these students helped local communities gain access to healthy water sources. During the trip, director Justin Smith filmed a documentary focusing on the challenges that students faced along their journey. On Tuesday, the film is set for a public premiere at Kearney Hall, room 112.
Despite our fantastic weather this week, most of our school year is filled with cloudy skies. Going to school in a town where most of the year the weather is cold and dreary can often get tiring, but a luau might just fix that. This Saturday, the Hui o Hawaii and Polynesian Cultural Club are hosting their 58th annual luau. This event will include a full authentic Hawaiian dinner, a concert with performer Spawn Breezy, and performances by native Hawaiian fire dancers, 16 different Polynesian dancers, and even a performance by an Elvis impersonator. The theme of this year's luau is a journey through Polynesia. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. and the dinner and show will begin at 5.
When we think of football, we usually think of its man sport. Added women to it, and the first thing people think of it, lingerie league. However, OSU senior Ashley Edmondson plans to change that. 4 years ago, Ashley joined the Portland Shockwave, a women's tackle football team going on their 12th season. Ashley caught the eye of the Beaver News, and on Saturday, we followed her out to a game where we learned that she does much more than just hit hard. Beaver News reporter Hayden Wilcox has the story.
You watch it on TV, you really don't understand it. And as you find out, oh, they're serious, and they play really hard. And games, people play aggressively, and they're just as competitive. They want to win just as much, and they compete just as hard.
Football is a rough sport, but OSU student Ashley Edmondson is ready to hit.
The first year, she didn't play a whole lot. She played maybe 4 games out of 8. And then last year, she played a little more, and then this year, she started.
She's gotten better every single year. At first, she thought, football looks neat, it'll look fun, let's go play. And then she's developed as a football player, and every single year she improves.
And that toughness runs in the field as Ashley and mom Kathy fight alongside each other on the field.
We can make each other laugh and we can make each other really mad. So for us, it's a great bonding experience to do. I mean, we're there for each other. I'm always trying to support her on the sideline saying, come on, we got this, and let's go, let's show them what it's like, let's show them what the Edmondstons are about. We're loud, proud, and ready to hit.
However, here at OSU, Ashley studies digital media techniques, and she's bringing those skills to the Portland Shockwave.
She's the media director, so she does the interviews of the team, posted them on their website. I can actually see interviews with the people that play and see that they're just women just like them, then they can actually, oh, I might be able to do that.
I think it's positive just to get the word out. It really is. It's positive just, to show that it's a good experience for women, and every year we have tryouts, and we get some new players every year.
At this point in the season, the Portland Shockwave is 1-1. And on April 27th, the Edmondsons and Shockwave are ready to hit the Seattle Majestics at French Field in Kent, Washington.
Yesterday, the MUPC Council announced this year's Flattail Music Festival lineup. For the past few years, the Flattail Music Festival has been a widely attended free concert for OSU students. Many remember last year's concert headliner, Macklemore. This year, OSU MUPC is pleased to announce Soul, DJ View, Rags and Ribbons, along with 2013 headliner, Hoodie Allen. This year's lineup will include a variety of music styles, from rap to hip-hop to electronic. This year's concert is set for May 13th, and tickets are free to OSU students with a $5 charge for general public.
This weekend is coming up soon, and many are looking for that movie magic getaway. But before you head out to the theaters, make sure you know what you're getting into.
Tonight, the Beaver News is pleased to bring back Allison Headley for her thoughts on the local movie scene for a segment we like to call Allison at the Movies.
Thanks, Anna and Ashley. The newest Tom Cruise movie, Oblivion, hit the nationwide silver screens this past Friday. Oblivion follows the sci-fi pattern with yet another alien-human Armageddon. The film begins in the year 2077 after a devastating war between the human race and the evil aliens, the Scaves. Even with a human victory, the war has left the Earth a desolate wasteland and has forced mankind to relocate to one of Saturn's moons to survive. Jack Harper, played by Tom Cruise, and Victoria are selected to remain behind to help move water to Earth's new colony. But while protecting and repairing the machinery moving the resource, Harper makes a series of discoveries that change the complexion of the story. Despite being 50 years old, even Tom Cruise's good looks couldn't bring this movie from your average mark for a big-budget sci-fi movie. One would hope that the world's biggest movie star couldn't go wrong with a science fiction tale of epic proportions, but I think that this film should have been clearer about what exactly it wanted to be. In my opinion, Oblivion was an action movie with mediocre action, overloaded with CGI wallpaper. The attempt at the spectacular was lost in the action, and what attempt there was at romance ended up as cold as space. At best, Oblivion was ultimately left as a stereotype of the space-age film genre. All things considered, my favorite part of the movie was the love interest, who reminded me of a combination of Nicole Kidman and Katie Holmes. But the question is, how long will Oblivion remain in people's minds with the upcoming summer blockbuster season just around the corner? Will Oblivion be one for the history books, or will Iron Man 3 and Superman kick it out of the public eye? On the Headley scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I give Oblivion a 4. By the way, Tom, I have a hint for you. the last 3 movies you've had